Moving on. So Ray J recently came out and confirmed what I've said all along,
Yeah.
I think the world
knew.
probably knew that.
Mm-hmm.
But he says that Kris Jenner herself orchestrated the sex tape with Kim Kardashian. I saw somebody in the comments say that you could hear Kris in the background laughing, and I just couldn't stop laughing at that.
Wait, so he's saying that she was there?
Not that she was there necessarily,
that
but
she just orchestrated what happened with the release.
Yeah,
because that's I don't know what people talking about. They heard her laughing, are they? No.
That made me laugh. Kris in the background like that with the camcorder.
But yeah, it was pretty obvious. Like we've seen, like, that's why people, those jokes don't come from nowhere about how everybody says like Kris Jenner is like the super mom
and
that she's the PR.
Hopefully I'm not wrong, but when the Pamela Anderson, when hers came out, I feel like that was Pam's came out first.
No, it did. That's what people are literally making comparisons to how Kim K is copying the blueprint.
Oh.
Because Pamela Anderson had a whole goody two shoes stage where she was all like cleaned up her image. They're saying that Kim's doing that with the lawyer stuff. They literally, if you look at the parallels, it literally looks like she was the blueprint.
Yeah. So I think that,
and obviously Kris Jenner, that was like where she was in, she's seen all that happen. So she was like, I can do that with my daughter.
Yeah, I forget what happened specifically with the Pam and Tommy situation, but I think it was a genuine mistake got in the wrong hands. They left it somewhere, and it was literally a physical tape. And then somebody
so that wasn't even intentional.
Yeah, and then people made copies, and everybody saw it. Whatever. So it wasn't even intentional, and it wasn't intentional because that was at a time when that stuff didn't happen. Like that was the original. Like what is this like?
And it's not like cameras was really a thing. Like I wonder, even back in like the 40s, 50s, when like the cameras were like out and stuff, if people were filming. I mean, I'm sure they were.
No, they were.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen one from the 1800s. I was like,
jeez,
they were sick. It existed for like 5 minutes, and you already see they were showing the OnlyFans in the 1800s. It's crazy.
Yeah, it makes sense. But that was like the first time where like,
it was like, whoa, like a celebrity tape.
The celebrity,
Because the whole idea of a leak, it's like these were film cameras.
Yeah.
Like, there were physical
and the only way to
things.
get a leak to someone had to go get it and leak it. Like nowadays you can hack iCloud. You know?
And like, even still, TV wasn't really what it was. TV existed obviously when those two, like, their tape leaked, but it's like there was no social media to spread it. Like it wasn't in everybody's household. Like you couldn't. It was
you couldn't go on the
different.
internet and just search and share it with everybody.
Yeah, like the whole word sex tape. It literally was like a VHS tape.
Yeah, and that's where it came from.
Yeah, but I'm not shocked.
Me neither.
I think he should have been said that, and
I mean, maybe they had a deal for him not to ever speak on it, which I'm sure they did. But then maybe he was just like, enough is enough. Like they're making me look crazy. Yeah,
because I think if it happened, it happened. He probably knew they did it purposefully, whatever. And it's like, but now when they're trying to like spin his character to be whatever, like he personally leaked it, like what benefit would he have? He was way more important culturally at that time than she was.
And they're making it seem like on their show, like that he has a second one that he's ready to leak and all that.
Ray J is like mad peaceful. Yeah. Like you don't ever.
And he has kids now. That's what his point was. He's like, I literally have kids now. Like, and you're trying to drag my name and make me look like I'm some creep that was like putting toys in her butt and stuff. Like it's just like some weirdo.
I almost feel like, is that defamatory? Because
it could be. That's why they gotta watch out what they do in that show, because they think they're so powerful.
They stretch that truth.
They lost that. I mean, Blac Chyna lost that case for trying to get the money from the same type of suit. But that's because Blac Chyna seems like she's crazy herself, like holding guns to Rob's head and stuff. But I mean, seem like they got a powerful legal team, but they gotta be careful because people might start coming for them in the future years with defamation suits.
Yeah, because of their platform and everything else.
I remember we were just talking the other day too how Reggie Bush said also like why am I being put out on the show saying there's stuff going around how I put her onto drugs because I'm a black man with the whole ecstasy thing. Or Kim said that she was on ecstasy at all her weddings basically.
What?
And then Reggie Bush was like, that's a white girl suburban drug. I did not put you on that, but you're trying to run this narrative that me as a black man got you hooked onto ecstasy.
And what is that going to do at the wedding? What is it?
I don't know why she said it. Like Kim is just like I'm seeing it. Like I mean, I've been kind of sort of like I never. I told you the other day. I never like defended her because I liked her like that. I just said that it's the same thing with the Kevin Samuels thing. I'm like, just we don't have to speak on it. Like you guys are giving Kim more attention by speaking on her negatively. You realize that, right? That was more so my critique of people coming for them. Now I'm like, go ahead. Oh well, drag them through the mud because they doing the most. Kim talking about she lost 16 pounds to wear that dress that looks stupid on her, like in 3 weeks. Or no, it was like 2 weeks, I think. It's a lot of weight. I mean, you kind of did that though too.
The Maryland
one? Yeah. She just lost 16 pounds in like 2 weeks, I think, or 3 weeks to fit that dress. So but the way that she talked about it is like she glorified it. So like, look at these people that you're putting as examples. Like now you're going to have these girls trying to lose 16 pounds in 2-3 weeks. Like
that's not her responsibility. But
it's not her responsibility, but it's just the way that she tried to make stuff like that sound so quirky. You didn't have to tell us that. You didn't have to tell us that. You're not Beyonce. She must sound like Beyonce at Coachella. Beyonce had twins and was preparing to sing and dance for 2 hours. So yeah, she lost weight like pretty fast and was on a strict plan. But she didn't glorify it either. You're making it sound like it's quirky. Oh my God, yeah, I had to lose 16 pounds. Like, ugh, I don't like him at all. And I hope they do get defamation suits. I hope they get sued for defamation.
Your tone has changed so much about her over the course of this podcast.
Because I'm Team Kanye all day, and I don't like how he did her dirty or how she did him dirty. Kanye flew all the way to LA to back to New York, LA to New York, back to LA, back to New York to get that tape. And he was all hype. And then they had to don the show and she wore the wedding dress. Did all that just to kiss him.
Why did Ray J still have the laptop though?
Good question. That old laptop. It probably was mad old.
I get more than positive. There's more than...
she was all crying. I'm like, you know, people make copies, right?
Well, that too. I'm sure there was... Never mind. That's all right. He got the tape back. That man got that thing converted in 4K.
Now Kanye's at peace with his mental health therapist, Jenny. I like her. I just hope she's not using him because, you know, she seemed like the type, low key. I don't know her, but it's like if you look at the history, she's been on like private jets. Like, you know, she seemed like the type, and like she's friends with like a lot of girls that be in the industry, like that Yasmin girl who was rumored to be with Kanye earlier this year. She just seemed like the type that kind of was like, you know, made her way around in the industry because of her body, obviously. Like whenever you see a Instagram model on a private jet, you know they giving it up to be on there. Clearly, they having sex with somebody important. Like that's not their money.
Allegedly,
she's a mental health therapist. Like you're not making private jet money.
Is she? Is that what she does?
Yeah, which is good. That's very good. She has a whole website and everything. She's like it's like called State.
And that's how he met her.
I'm sure he met her at like a party or something. Cause like I said, she's friends with Yasmin Nicole, whatever her name is. That girl that he was rumored to be with at her birthday party last year, I think. So he probably met her there or you know, she had a little following, you know, he obviously the body and the look. So, but I mean, that's good that it mentally, she could be good for him too. I
had a really good joke, but I can't say it on the mic because they would cancel me out of here. But yeah, not shocked that she orchestrated it. They really should be careful about what they say. Because after this Amber Heard thing,
yeah,
I think men should just start letting that defamation clip fly.
Yeah.
And people should do that more often. Like, really, like, we're in the internet where people just saying anything and everything. It's like, nah, time out. Because then, like we see with Johnny Depp, like, you see people losing money. And like Johnny said in the court case, is like, he said that he lost everything because regardless of the outcome of the case, it's always going to now be attributed. When you go Google Johnny Depp for the rest of life, it's always going to be
attached to this.
It's going to be right there in the Wikipedia. There's going to be articles that get pulled up everywhere.
And that sucks because his whole discography, and it's like
everything you've done is gone. Well, it's not that it's gone. Like, you can't forget what he's done, but moving forward, it's going to be synonymous. Like, people should be letting that defamation clip fly when people like the Cardi B and Homegirl situation. Yeah. YouTubers and podcasters and all these people that just go throw out crazy claims without saying the word allegedly or just
making it sound like it's facts.
Yeah. That to me is crazy. Yeah. Putting things on people and then expecting them not to reply.
Because like you said, you're ruining somebody's name. Like, your name is all you got. And it's like you said, like Johnny Depp, like it's forever attached to the situation. Like I would have so much hate for Amber if I was him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like Ray J is forever connected now to this tape, and that sucks. I mean, I guess Kim is too, but look how Kim was able to like clean up her image so much after that, and like now she's associated with a lot of other things. Ray J is still, I feel like, you know, he hasn't done a whole lot of like stuff after that. And it's like,
well, the beauty about what Ray J's done, because I don't think people really know, because I think once people don't hear you in a certain light, or when people just don't see you in the blogs or see you in news articles or whatever, they don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people think that if a music artist or anybody quote unquote falls off, or just simply, people call it falling off, I call it
retiring,
stopping making music because I made $40 million.
Yeah, I call it the American dream. Like,
falling off, it to me is continuing to make music and people don't buy it. But if you just stop making music, then to me you just retired.
Yeah, you retired. The same way we stopped working, except they don't have to be 60 to do it.
I'm in nobody's pocket and I don't particularly care. But supposedly he's made a significant amount of money in investments in different
businesses. With the investing too. Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Yeah.
So,
and that's why at this point it's like, I'm chilling. You still bringing me up and making a whole storyline for this. Like, oh, the Kardashians, yuck. They're all yuck to me. So Kanye's free, but he has 4 kids tied to them, unfortunately.
One of these days I'll get real honest on this podcast.
We have a whole segment about them.
You said we had one? Or
we could have one
we could do
about their impact on
then we're gonna get sued.
The world and society. Yeah, we probably
they're gonna delete us. But not if it's factual when we said the word allegedly mad times.
It would be all facts. All facts that are out there in the public too.
I just like you always said, it's funny because I came across this YouTube clip where it was a old social media person, and I'm not gonna say their name because I don't particularly care about them, but they fell off. Like, they were in the news everywhere. Like, rappers wanted to fight this particular person, crazy on social media, whatever. Like, basically almost like the original 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
And I saw the thumbnail. I'm like, yo, I completely forgot about this person. But I don't know what my point was there. Damn. But it's just like, this whole, I don't like social media. I just don't like people anyway. Yeah. That's basically the whole point. I don't like the Kardashians.
Yeah. I feel like they've had a negative impact as compared to a positive.
I really do need to take a nap because I keep forgetting what my points are. My point, what I was about to say was, that guy fell off so drastically hard and crazy because nobody gave it attention anymore, and then magically it disappears. Like, it would be great if people just did that with those particular group of people. And I don't have anything personally against them because they've never done anything to me. Yeah. But in general, if I'm critiquing the family, the way they move, how they've impacted other people, the way they've impacted society, I'm not a fan. So my opinions, I just have certain opinions based on that. And I wish that people, if they didn't like it, just didn't say anything, right? Because to me, that's more like devastating than anything. Yeah. Like with the...
That's what my point was before. Like, I don't say nothing anymore, but that's like what my point was for years. Like, I'm like, all these people don't like them, but they give them the attention. Whether it's negative or positive attention is attention.
Yeah, like for me, when I don't like something, if I did have Twitter,
just don't talk about it. Like,
I might tell you.
Yeah, but it's like, why are you giving them more attention? And these tweets go viral. Like, these tweets go viral, and all you did was give them more attention, more press, because they know that the negative press is press, and they know that people are going to react in a way. Yeah, like they're playing you for fools.
Yeah, stupid.